Yay Networks.
Hello and welcome to There I Said It. I'm Georgia Alfredas with my crew, Gary with the T and Tamara Cherie. Hi, darlings.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, darlings. All right, so y'all, new episodes of There I Said It are posted every single Wednesday. Go back and watch old ones and make sure you hit that alert button. Make sure that you're watching every single Wednesday. You can, of course, watch it on YouTube. You can listen on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast. Hi, darlings.
Hello. I feel
What's
like we have
new?
so much to talk about.
Oh my God.
Really do.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Ready?
Like-
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, y'all. First off, let's start off with Jamie Foxx. Oh my gosh, no. Let's start off with she died.
Yeah.
And
Tina Turner.
no. Well, yeah.
Oh.
Gosh, we haven't talked since Tina Turner died.
No, we haven't.
Yeah.
We have not talked about Tina Turner, y'all.
No.
Jesus, we've been going on.
Jackie. Oh,
I was talking Miss Jackie
O.
O. Okay, let's start with Miss Jackie O, and then let's keep it moving with Tina Turner. But Miss Jackie O, y'all, they say she was getting a mommy makeover. They say this is the rumor. Allegedly. And y'all, it's so sad. She had a baby just last year.
She did. She did.
Three little
Actually,
ones.
1 years old yet.
You can actually see the picture that she posted with the doctor.
Yeah, did they not delete that yet? I would think they would
It's-
delete that
it's-
fast.
it's-
because-
it's
They
gone.
did delete
It
it.
is gone. It's deleted. But
But
not
people
before
took-
everyone else
people-
posted it
Everybody
and
took-
screenshot.
Do
Yes.
y'all understand
Yes.
how, first off, babies, she basically has babies at home. This is so sad. If it is true because of mommy makeovers, Kanye West mom, allegedly the same thing. There are so many people
Mhm.
dying for BBLs. Now, she had a real doctor, allegedly. It wasn't like somebody doing it outside in their house or going to a different country. She was allegedly in
Yeah.
Miami for the mommy makeover. But I'm going to tell y'all something. I have a 9-year-old, and these mommies that I know who have babies, they have these babies, and 2 weeks later I see them. I'm like, what did you do? Because you look amazing. They look so, and they all do it. They look so good, and all of them get the mommy makeovers or the tummy tucks or whatever it is. They don't have no problems. They're back at doing yoga in 6 weeks. So I don't know what it is. I just don't know what it is, but it's so sad.
Yeah.
It's very sad.
Well,
I don't think that we will know what
We won't.
exactly happened, to be honest. But now the doctor has come under a lot of scrutiny, if you guys have been paying attention to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they was wondering, which I was reading too today, which they said you don't exactly have to be board certified because they're saying that they don't think he was board certified. So, for one thing. But then I also read a report too saying that he had her come down there. He was doing it for free for her to publicize it, because her followers and what have you and stuff like that. And so, so it's just so much though. But I mean, like they said, though, y'all women are under so much pressure, honey, after you
look
have a
good.
kid. And then if you don't have a kid, you have to look good because everybody want to be an Instagram model and what have you and stuff. And they say just put the women under so much pressure and stuff until, I don't know, honey.
Well,
It's a
especially in
sad
her
situation.
business. I mean, she was out there as a social media influencer. Let me tell y'all something. When I had my last kid, I did all the research, tried to have a plastic surgeon there. This is my third kid, right? I'm in my mid-40s having a baby. And I was goal weight. Okay. So I was like, listen, I'm not trying to be in my mid-40s trying to lose weight. So I contacted board certified plastic surgeons. I was like, I really need you there. I'm going to have a C-section, which I wasn't trying to have a C-section, but I had to have a C-section. So I was like, great. We're going to sew that thing up. We're going to get it all right. They would not do it. I could not find a surgeon in Maryland who would do it, who would be there when I was having that baby. Now I know in Georgia, in Miami, probably in Dallas, and probably in LA, you can, but I could not get anybody to be there. And they were like, no, you have to wait. I was like, well, why would I wait? I'm already open. Just fix it up. Wouldn't do it. So I don't know. I mean, I guess there's
Yeah.
rules to this and levels
But
to
anything
it.
now, honey.
Yeah.
In this day and time, baby, honey.
It's a dangerous
Tam.
surgery. I just said it's a dangerous surgery. To me, anytime you
But
have
every surgery is a dangerous
it's
surgery.
dangerous surgery.
Dangerous.
Yes,
It's a
any
dangerous surgery.
surgery
Yes.
is a dangerous service to
Yeah.
me. I'm just going to be
Absolutely.
honest. Like I do. And this
Yeah.
girl was beautiful. She was
Gorgeous.
Beautiful.
gorgeous. We saw
Gorgeous.
pictures of her body. She looked fine to me.
Yeah.
Her body looked
It
great.
looked
Body
amazing.
looked
It looked
But
amazing.
it's an individual person. Individual people don't feel pretty, honey. They got to do stuff because of the next girl doing it. And that's the way it is, honey. So
Listen, let me tell you something. Don't think I have not thought about going under the knife. I'm just scared. I'm just
And
terrified.
you should be.
That's the only reason I don't have an Instagram body is because I'm terrified to do it.
I think you just have to be cautious and do a lot of research because I was actually around someone when this happened. Well, allegedly, that when you actually looked him up on the official website where you look for like board and surgeons, how you say you were actually researching, reportedly, allegedly, he only had 2 stars. He only had 2 stars. That's it.
Girl, I will not get
That's
my
what I
nails
saw.
done by somebody with 2 stars.
Like,
okay.
2
But
stars.
that's when I saw that, I was wondering, was that real or did somebody just do that? Because they said I think a couple of people complained about it. Even a guy, if I'm not mistaken, somebody when I saw the thing. But I was wondering, was that real? 'Cause
Yes.
she didn't see that.
Exactly. Former patients have been complaining and have complaints before this.
I see the word. I just started reading where one woman's
Yes.
former patients claiming he sued some former patients because they claimed in online reviews that he botched their procedures. One woman said he mutilated her.
One person
it's
Oh,
said their
just-
stomach was hard and all that stuff I was reading too. But
One lady said she was left with lumps. Like
yeah.
it was a lot.
They
But
said he
this was
wasn't real
before.
personable neither. They said he wasn't a personable person, alleged neither. They said, honey, he wouldn't get a surgery, honey. You was on your way. So
Oh yeah, but and that's another thing. When I was thinking about doing it after my baby, they were like, so what you'll do is you'll stay at a hotel near, the hospital. I was like, wait. So I'm gonna have this surgery, and then y'all gonna send me to a hotel, but I'm not gonna get to stay at the hospital for like 2-3 days for somebody to take care of me. And they're like, no, you will need somebody. I was like, oh no, I need doctor's care around the clock, doctor's
Absolutely.
care. So
Because she was found at the hotel.
yeah, that's what allegedly she was found
Allegedly,
there.
she was found
But-
at the hotel.
Yeah, and so I
Yeah.
guess that's normal procedure. It's just sad. It just
yeah. You all open up and everything, and they just send you to a damn hotel with hotel maids and hotel workers. That no, honey, you definitely need somebody. You would think, honey, but then I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they would think because you would think, if you have an X amount of money, you probably would want to try to hire a private duty nurse. Or
you just have a
somebody
nurse
just to
there.
be there to help you. Yeah.
Yeah, but when I talked to the doctor, he acted like it was just
Yeah.
like, this is how we do it. Yeah, just go to the hospital. You'll be fine. You'll stay at the hotel near the hospital and you'll just be fine. So the way they, talk about it is just, everybody does it. It'll be easy. It sounds like it's easy, but no surgery. Listen, I don't care if I get a cavity filled. That's like surgery to me. So I just feel like anytime you do something that's under a doctor's care, you have to be so
It is.
careful. So maybe this is a lesson it's sad that someone has passed, but maybe other people who are thinking about it will see this and say, you know what, let me make sure he's board certified. Let me look at his rating. Let me, do more research and then see if I really even need to get this done.
Yes.
So
Absolutely.
Well, more so,
So we gotta
before we
lift-
just move on to the next story. Honey. More African American women are doing these surgeries, honey, having all these new
Yes.
makeovers and all that stuff. 'Cause
Yes.
that's the new thing. Now, I say maybe they got more money now than they ever had before.
That's
So
true.
now, honey, more women. That's a lot. So, but we
No,
just gonna keep
it's
our
really
parties
true.
lifted in prayer. Yeah,
That's right. And you know what else, Gary? It's so much more accessible. You just take your credit card.
Exactly.
You can pay for a whole surgery with one credit card. Take your little Platinum American Express up there and get it paid for or whatever. And so
Now
it's
you
just,
don't even need that. You can pay over time.
see,
Yeah.
So,
it's sad. Really, really sad. So those of you who are watching on YouTube, we have lost Gary's beautiful face, but we can still hear you, darling.
Oh, thank you.
yes.
Yeah, let me tell you something about Gary. And Gary bought a new computer, and I know that we on a fixed income, Gary. So you're gonna have to have somebody come fix it though, like the Geek Squad or something.
I know it's sad, honey.
It's
I'm
all
gonna get
right.
him in ASAP, honey, because the devil is alive, baby. He's
The
alive.
devil is a lie. Okay. So we were talking about Miss Jackie O, and I hate to be talking about people who have passed, but we lost the great Tina Turner.
Yes.
Man. Were y'all I was going to say, are y'all Tina Turner fans? Who ain't a Tina Turner fan?
I know, right?
I know. It's not like I just ran. I said, "Oh, girl, I gotta go buy this record." Or I love Tina Turner, but I did love Tina Turner. I loved her music and stuff.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And it was a song that she wrote. She was a rag doll or something like that. I used to love that song.
Really?
Yes, honey. It was such.
How's it go?
I'm gonna Google it while y'all talk, honey.
Okay, all right. So y'all know, even my parents have a story. I remember my parents used to tell me because they went to go see them, they were going to go see them perform in Dallas, and that is where she and Ike Turner broke up. Apparently, she was like walking on the streets. She was like, "I'm gone," and just left. Like she was like, "All I want is my name." And now you talk about a turnaround story. You talk about. Like a positive, successful, over the top story. Like I keep it, you keep your money, you keep the records we did, and just give me my name, baby. Tina Turner showed us how to do it. So, she's going to be missed. She is really going to be missed.
A legend for sure.
Yes,
Legendary.
absolutely. Legendary icon for sure.
Yes, for sure.
Okay, let's get into this Jamie Foxx. Listen, I'm just going to say it's a rumor because I don't want no problems. Y'all, have y'all heard the rumor about Jamie Foxx supposedly, after a COVID shot is left blind and paralyzed and because of a blood clot? First off, Gary, I know you do Dish Nation. Are y'all still having to get tested?
No, we stopped in about a month or so ago. We don't have to test anymore. Yep.
So I don't believe that story because I did a commercial about a month ago and it was SAG. And they asked me had I had the COVID shot, but I was like, 2 years ago, not a problem. So that's why I don't even believe there's no reason for him to get a COVID shot right now.
No, but then, and not up on that too, but it's so much going on now. Nowadays, everybody's starting to bring out some stories as if, hell, he was dead, because people talk about you when you're dead, but they still talking about these stories when you to have these alleged naked basketball games, honey, and stuff like that. And they're trying to bring all that stuff up now and just throwing all this stuff in the pot about him and stuff. So I'm just like, Jesus, honey, what the hell? What the world coming to?
And okay, so you know what else on another note, but still Jamie Foxx. Have y'all seen this show? I never watched the show that Nick Cannon took over. They say Nick Cannon's not that great on it.
I love Shazam, but it's not Jamie Foxx and his daughter.
You can tell the difference.
Yeah,
really?
You can tell the difference, girl. Yeah, between Nick Cannon and what's his name? White daughter, honey. Ozzy Osbourne daughter, Kelly Osbourne. It's just not the same. But I love the show Shazam though. But it's not the same.
Okay, what you think about?
Chemistry is off.
Yeah,
really between those two.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying. Think about it. Jamie Foxx and his daughter. Think how much chemistry and how much fun they are. You know, so you can probably just tell like it's not the same. It's just not the same.
Well, they were Nick Cannon and Osbourne were just thrown into it. So even though they both hosted things before, still, I mean,
that was a check, honey.
That was a check, and who wouldn't want it?
Right.
Even though they're both wealthy, I'm still the more the merrier.
Absolutely.
What do y'all think about Misa Hylton? These shots that she threw at Diddy, because Diddy's son, their son together, Justin Combs was arrested for DUI, and baby, did you see what she posted? And I don't know
what did she post?
Let me see. I'm gonna read it to y'all because I want a problem. She said, "I'm not protecting no one anymore, just my son. The statement of fish rots from the head down means that. In addition to being a major contributing factor in a family organization's success, leadership is also the root cause of its failure and demise. The truth shall set you free." Now you might be like, well, what in the hell? Maybe she's talking about, but then she goes on to say, "Act bad, bad boy. I used to want to be a bad girl. I chose to be a queen, tried and true. I'm not perfect, but I am intentional. I should have kept my child with me. FUCLA too, because he went to UCLA. She said, everybody can get it. How you going to go from one of the greatest to ever do it to making all your money off alcohol and suing the damn alcohol company? Sell something healthy that builds people up. I'm sick of it, not mine." Now, I do know that Diddy has an alcohol company.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and doesn't he do Ciroc and all that?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it sounds clearly like she's talking about Diddy. I'm just going to say it sounds like because I don't want to get sued.
Yeah.
But wow.
Unless she's upset because her son was stopped with a DUI, or what she's saying, Diddy push that, or he was a contributor. I mean,
it sounds like she's blaming, obviously she's blaming the alcohol because it was a DUI. But he is blessed that he didn't hurt anybody. He ran a red light.
Oh.
Yeah, so it could have been worse. He could have hit somebody.
Yeah.
He could have gotten into an accident and hurt himself, or worse. So, it's a learning lesson for him. It's a lesson for him. But I want to see how Diddy responds, if he responds.
Well, Diddy's in a lot too, because he's part of that Jamie Foxx debacle too. Honey,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. Y'all, were Chilli and Usher friends with benefits? Y'all saw what Chilli said, what she told People Magazine.
Yes, honey.
Oh my gosh, she was still in love with him, y'all.
She said what now?
They were still screwing, 10, 20 years later?
Now, did she say screwing? Or are those the words she used?
Hooked up, same difference, on potato. So she was still messing with him, allegedly, when he was with both of his wives, honey.
Sure was.
Did she say that?
She
Yes,
said
did.
they stayed in contact up until 2019. And she said, and I'm going to use her words, she told People, I was like, God, why can't I get over this? He couldn't either. So why didn't they just get together? If they couldn't get over each other, why wouldn't they just be together? What's the big deal?
Well, I mean, if you can't be with the one you love the one you're with, but
but there was a break. There was a break.
Okay.
There was a break for Usher in which he divorced Tamika, and they could have messed with each other then.
But they were still messing with each other allegedly then, but they just couldn't get back together because maybe Miguel, whatever her name is, his next wife probably was honey in the wings and stuff.
Oh,
but
yeah, that's true.
Great, Miss Grace. Yes, Miss Grace.
That is true.
That's true. That's true.
So, but we'll still play with each other. And I know people still do that, still play with each other.
Yeah, they may not just, after they break up, they just still hang out and all of that good. Yeah, they just don't seem like they were, I don't know, just, what's that fit? They may have
which ones?
chemistry.
Chilli and Usher?
Yes.
I thought he and his last wife didn't seem like they had that fit.
They didn't. She was
Grace.
older, honey.
What was her name?
Grace Miguel.
Grace Miguel. They did not seem like, she seemed almost matronly.
Exactly, honey. So, but I don't know what it is about Usher, honey. What he got that these girls can't shake.
Usher's cute. Don't act like Usher's not cute. But I've heard other things about Usher. It ain't none of my business.
You heard what now? What was that?
I heard I love Usher, so I don't like to start rumors, but because people try to start rumors because he doesn't stay with a woman, and they're like, oh, maybe he's playing on the other side. I don't believe that because he does get women.
Oh, yeah, he does. And then some people are saying he had Captain Crunch, so I don't know.
What is the Captain Crunch?
Oh, well.
Wait, what was the Captain Crunch?
I do need to know what a Captain Crunch is.
We'll Google. We'll talk about it later. Go.
Okay, what
Let's
is
Google.
you know what, y'all carry on. What is, I need to know what is a
I will say this. It does seem like Chilli is very, very happy right now with her new boo.
With Mr. Lawrence?
Yes, it seems like she is very in love with him, that she wants to get married. She says she feels like she has found the one.
Yeah, honey. But the thing is, too, and he is different. He's of European descent. So he's different from an African in America. So maybe but it's funny. I was watching their documentary this past weekend, honey. And it was very interesting. It's amazing. You'll never know what these celebrities go through, which we kind of know.
Do.
But you'll never know what they go through, honey, of their finances, brokenness, honey, broken relationship, family, just everything.
Honey, they go through what we go through. You saw what happened to Drake. Yeah. Drake was doing a live stream and his credit card didn't go through.
It did not
for
go
$500.
And he was like, you know what? We're going to act like that just did not happen.
Oh,
we're not going to talk about it. It was declined. And we know Drake has some, we know that. But hey, things happen.
Things happen.
Things happen.
A man I work for, honey, same thing used to happen, honey. We laughed about it. Because the good thing about it is, if it's any consolation, it could go to, like, my lights get turned off, honey, on a monthly basis. But at least I know I have the money to put it back on.
Because that's what you just forget to pay the bill.
I just forget to pay the bill.
That's the difference.
Guess what? I try to beat it because my husband will be like, "What the hell's wrong with you? You have one bill to pay. Why is the cable off?"
Yeah.
You just forget to pay the bill.
My phone is off. Like I'm like, why do all the bills, the phone, the cable, why do they all have to come together? I just hate that.
Mine go off all the time. So
same.
Speaking of love, and we're talking about couples, Gary's favorite couple was spotted overseas.
Oh, Jonathan Majors and Megan Good.
I still say she's so damn dumb, honey.
I mean, but they say they were friends. Now people are talking about, they say they were friends first. So maybe they just didn't realize they were friends till he couldn't date
until his trouble.
If you
he was in trouble.
Yes, thank you. If you was that much down friend, you would have been in the car with that goddamn tramp that called the cops on your ass, honey. We don't need to be around each other no more. So you weren't friends. You were still trying to get it on the black and the white end, and your ass got caught.
Maybe
They were friends.
they really are friends, and she was a shoulder to cry on. She was somebody who could listen. She was a fellow actor, and he could say, "Man, I don't know what to do."
So after his arrest, that's what
After his
you're saying.
arrest. Yes, honey. Yeah.
Or
Now,
something. Yeah.
now your ass ain't got no money to go on the trip, so I got to pay for it. No.
Y'all, when I tell you how rich Jonathan Majors was about to be, I'm sure he still has.
bitch,
I mean, he's got.
yeah.
He was about to be
He
all
was.
of Marvel. They
Yes, honey.
say that they hung their hat on him like nobody else because
Yes, ma'am.
he was a star of Loki. Like he was like the breakout star of Loki, and he was the breakout star of Ant-Man. They say
Yep.
that after the reaction of fans, they were like, okay, we're building the Marvel cinematic universe around him. All because, and he was amazing. Like I hated him in Ant-Man. I was like, I can't, and that's what they wanted. He just pulled that emotion out of people. And he was, I mean, they say more than Iron Man. We're talking about Robert Downey Jr. More than Thanos, who was like Josh Brolin. They say he was, that Marvel hung their hat on this guy more than them. So, I mean, we'll see what happens.
He hung his up on Muffy, and now he got to go to Megan.
On Muffy. Now he's going from Muffy to Megan. Okay. Y'all, girl, I want to ask you something. And I know we got to go. But so, you know the guy from Abbott Elementary, Tyler James Williams, who was also in Everybody Loves Chris.
Yeah.
So they were on him on social media saying he was gay. He had gay tendencies.
Oh.
And so he came out and said, you know, first off, I normally don't do this, but I'm going to go ahead and say something because he said, number one, I'm not gay. And he said, the only reason I'm doing it, he said, normally I wouldn't. He said, but I want these stereotypes that people force onto straight and gay people. He said, I wanted to stop. He said, I'm not gay, but I think the culture of trying to find some kind of hidden trait or behavior that a closeted person lets slip is very dangerous. And people have been talking about it. They're like, we can't wear flip-flops. We can't go on a guy trip. We can't get a manicure. We can't get a pedicure. We can't get a facial. We can't do these things. Alas, we are, you know, if we do, then people will say that we are gay.
Yeah.
Do y'all agree with him? He says he's an ally. He's committed, you know, to being an ally, but he was like, I'm just letting y'all know I'm not gay, but this can be dangerous. Like the stuff y'all putting out there just because I get my nails done, I'm gay. Because I wear a bubble bath, because I get a bubble bath and wear a robe, I'm gay. What say y'all?
To me, that's a lot of shit come from the AA community because, honey, y'all are so hard and strict on y'all men. This is why the damn man who you don't look at as being gay is gay. Because the one that you think that's gay ain't gay, but honey, the one that's goddamn is spitting and grabbing his dick print when he walking, honey, that's the one he said, he's a man. Oh, that's he a man. And he the bastard that's getting bumped, honey, at night. So we're just so stupid until it's ridiculous. But yes, I agree with him. That's sad that it's that way though, but it's the way it is, honey, with a lot of women, honey, in the AA community. That's just the way it is, honey. And it's sad. Oh, he getting his nails because we got to remember we got the new metrosexual quote. I mean, the black man now is taking more time and taking more interest in himself finally until now. But when he does it, the damn woman don't want to understand and want to call him gay. So, honey, so that's why it's so many DL men with these women that thinking that they got a man and they got a DL man because, honey, you made the man that was a heterosexual, goddamn it, you made him go gay because you talked about him so much. And he really wasn't gay.
Really, you made a heterosexual go gay, Gary? Is that what we're saying?
Okay, well, let me rephrase it. I'm not so much made him go gay, but you said that you didn't talk about the man. Somebody said, well, shit, maybe I need to try this since you didn't put me in that position. But that's just not what it is, though. But the one that is more so that is gay, honey, that's the one, honey, who you saying that ain't gay. So, because trust me, honey, you could be tricked easily, honey. One thing I can't be tricked, honey, I wouldn't have no parts of that man that's really acting a certain kind of way. Because, you can't trick me, honey, because I know better. You can't
trick the trickster. You cannot trick the trickster
at all.
Ain't nothing slick to an oil can.
No, that's right. Nothing, honey. Okay, you cannot trick me, honey. But the one who goddamn it out there, y'all, as y'all see now, the football players now, honey, are getting busted because hell. You thought because he ran a goddamn ball, but he had some balls hanging from behind him too.
Oh Lord!
So,
Jesus,
but anyway, I'm just sorry.
Actually, like, okay, so I know guys, like this particular guy that we're actually friends, and we're friends now. Like, he actually lives here though. But I know that he is, and he's openly gay, you know? And so, Gary, maybe you can comment on this. Like the guy that he is actually dating now has never dated a man before.
Mm-hmm.
So when you meet someone and they've always been with a female all of their life until they actually start dating a man, does that mean that person has really known all of their life? Or maybe that they have like wanted to experiment? Or does that mean they are really gay and they're just now coming into themselves?
It could be all of them. Because first of all, he always knew who he was, honey. But society, and you never get who our Southern Belle families are. Your ass better not come here being gay. So we got to pretend. So that person probably had to pretend and be something. Sometimes they get to a point and say, the hell with it. I'm tired of pretending now. I'm fit to be me. I'm fit to be who I am. And that's when they go ahead on and be who they are and stuff. And, because it's always been there. But you just gotta hide it and stuff. Because if you didn't have to hide it, shit, everybody be out there, honey. Like they said, all up against the wall, the whole world decided to go gay. So, but
Who
that's
said that? Who said?
Google that song. Let's throw it all up against the wall. Go that song.
How does it go? How does it go?
I can't say, but the lyrics are, we're gonna throw it all up against the wall. Dun. And the part of the lyrics in it said, about the whole world decided to go gay. Google the song all up against the wall.
Can you just do the tune and then that way?
I have no tune. Google the shit, and you could.
I tried it.
Yeah,
I tried it,
and you could get and the lyrics are up in there. But that's just the way it is. It's just that. So it's always been there. But I just gotta hide it until they got some men don't come out till they 90, and because they had to wait till their mama died and she was 120. So honey, because couldn't be that way because honey, your family said so. No. But it's always been there, honey. Trust me.
Yeah.
So it's a mixture of all what you said, Tam. All of those things. Hide.
Okay. Wow, I ain't nobody mean to get you heated. Gary got heated up in here.
No, because he breaks it down. He breaks it down. Like the way society views a lot of things too.
Yeah, it's true. Y'all, real quick, speaking of viewing things, I didn't need to see Kanye West in stockings. That man has hips. And I'm sorry, did y'all see him on social media talking about he was either going to church or coming from church? He obviously was not listening to the pastor the way he was cussing out the paparazzi.
Oh,
y'all, and his little girl, I hate to say it because I ain't talking about nobody kids, but I'm just saying she is built just like her daddy. But she's a girl.
She's a girl. Y'all have butt, hips, thighs, all of that.
Yes, she's supposed to have it. Y'all, what is Kanye West doing running around in stockings? I'm sorry. I think Kanye West may play on both sides. This is none of my business. I don't care what he does, but I feel like.
And we just had that subject. Kanye West, honey, you remember though, honey, when you're wealthy, when you're rich like them, rich people do whatever they want to do and dare you to say something about it because they could always just brush it off as being, I'm rich and I'm collecting.
And being rich. Ooh, exactly. Yes, Gary. Because look, I'm gonna keep my little story to myself. But I definitely know people. I'm not even gonna say people, just because it's just really one person I'm talking about.
Well, why you gonna keep it to yourself? You gonna keep the source, or
I'm gonna keep the source? But I do realize they are so wealthy in the industry that they don't look at that as being gay. They looked at it as having a good time.
Yeah, and there may be somebody during this entire program where we talked about somebody like that. I don't know. I said there may be
maybe
somebody that we talked about on this podcast, but it's none of my business. You know what? I stay out of it. I'm trying to see Jesus. I'll just stay out of it.
That's just the truth. They didn't look at that as pretty much being gay. It was looked at as they're having a good time. They're partying.
And that's what they're doing.
And that's what
they're doing. Yep. That's what they're doing, honey.
I don't know how we started off talking about one thing and wound up talking about this, but I feel like we do it every week right here on There I Said It, y'all. Every Wednesday we post new shows. Follow us on Instagram and on social media, on YouTube to watch the shenanigans. Of course, you can hear it anywhere, like while you're in Carlisle, while you went at the airport. Gary, when you go to the airport today, wherever you are, you can catch us on any podcast network, Spotify, Apple, wherever you get your podcast. But just make sure you hit that alert and the like button, give us the thumbs up, and share our podcast with a friend. Just share it with anybody, okay?
And the group is called the Fatback Band. Google the Fatback Band. I mean Fatback, and it's all up against the wall.
And
just
we have
to, just because the band said it don't mean.
Don't forget we have to Google Captain Crunch.
I'll
listen,
tell y'all that
I
after the
Googled
thing.
it and all
Oh,
I
he
came
gonna
up with
tell
was
us.
cereal.
And also, y'all, let's let the people know, honey. Hopefully, my camera be up tomorrow. I mean, next week because, girl, I don't know. I got a
Yes.
new computer, and our producer didn't help me set it up. So
Oh, don't put Garrett out there like that. Wait, you still didn't tell us about Captain Crunch. Is it so inappropriate?
yeah, once we click off, then I'll tell you.
Okay.
Oh, is that bad? Okay, bye, y'all. Bye, y'all. We got to hear about what this Captain
Merry
Crunch is.
Christmas, everybody. Y'all so beautiful.
We'll see you
week,
next
I have my
Wednesday.
nose done.
See you later.